There are 3 signs that your seller is going to back out of your deal. Number 1, they don't have a plan for retirement or after they sell the business. It can be really hard for business owners to separate themselves from their business. As a business owner, your business becomes part of your identity. It becomes part of who you are. And to lose that, people are often losing a piece of them. So if you have a seller that really doesn't have a plan for what's next, that's someone that has a high likelihood that they're going to end up not actually closing the deal. Number 2, you've got a younger seller and you've still got pretty strong growth. And we've seen this a few times where a company looks great, it's on a great trajectory, has a younger seller that's going to do something else, and eventually they realize that they're better off keeping this business. And usually we agree with them. Yeah, you would make $1 million a year effectively in added value if you hang on for a couple years. And so we don't necessarily disagree with their choice to realize, hey, I shouldn't sell this business, I should keep going. But if you're in that situation, just know there's a high likelihood that at some point that seller is going to back out and keep running the business on their own. Number 3, this is our biggest red flag. They're a narcissist that thinks absolutely everything should go their way. They dig in on every aspect of the contract. Every piece of a contract has what's kind of called market or industry norms. It's relatively fair for buyer and seller. Almost everything's tilted in the seller's favor because typically they have better representation than buyers. So the market terms are already pretty seller friendly, but they take things to an extreme. Absolutely, they're not liable for anything. No matter what they say, there's no recourse. They move everything into their favor, and even their most ridiculous request, if you don't cave in, they're going to walk. But we found you can dig in, you can find a resolution for every one of their requests. They're gonna find a reason to back out of the deal. And a lot of the times, maybe it's subconsciously they're doing it. Maybe not necessarily because they're a narcissist, even though I call these people narcissists because I can just feel like these people that only think about themselves and the way that they talk, it's all the same. Maybe it's more just because deep down they really don't want to sell. But when you start seeing those tendencies, you know that this is a person that's not really gonna sell this business. While there's no guarantee, once you start to see these factors, you know your deal's in trouble.